All right, Dave, let's take a look at some of these after-hours movers here. Nordstrom was out with results after the bell here. We're seeing the stock under a bit of pressure after hours, the shares falling off now just about 12%. A lot of the move lower has to do with the guidance that we got out from the company. They lowered their full year guidance. They are now seeing full year revenue growth of 5 to 7%. They were initially expecting, or the estimate out there was a 6 to 8%. Now, the stock has done okay over the past 3 months, weathering some of the headwinds here when it comes to inflation, with the stock up just about 8%. Year to date, though, it certainly has been another story. Year to date up just about 2%, Over the past year, though, certainly a different story, with shares off just about 36%. For the most recent quarter, though, the numbers were actually okay. Adjusted EPS of 81 cents, net sales of $3.99 billion, actually better than what the street was looking for. Let's take a look at Urban Outfitters, another retailer here on the move in after hours. Shares off just about 2.5%, so not as big of a move as we're seeing from Nordstrom. 2Q comp retail segment sales up about 1%. That missed expectations. Urban Outfitters sales there off 9%. Free People was up 8%. Anthropologie was up 7%. So Free People and Anthropologie performing a little bit better than Urban Outfitters. Specifically, inventory has been such a huge issue here for these retailers. Inventory was up 44%. Year to date, let's take a look at this move here in Urban Outfitters, because year to date, the stock off just about 25%. You can see shares just around $21.84 a share. Let's flip over to Intuit, another mover here after hours, of course, on the heels of earnings. That is certainly the theme of the day, although shares moving to the upside, up just over 4%. Revenue coming in at $2.4 billion, adjusted EPS at $1.10. The estimate from the street was 98 cents. Big news here, authorizing $3.5 billion share buyback, raising its quarterly dividend. Taking a look at the stock over the last 3 months, it's actually been in this upward trend. You can see shares up just about 21%. We got to mention Toll Brothers real quick. We've been talking so much about housing, the fact that we are seeing a slowdown within this sector. Toll Brothers off just about 2.7%. A lot of that has to do with the guidance when it comes to delivery. So Toll Brothers cutting its deliveries outlook. We can see that reflected in the stock after hours. Over the past 3 months, shares off just over 2%. In the past 6 months, we've seen the stock decline nearly 7%. Rounding it out with AMC and APE, those new shares that are trading here related to AMC. You can see AMC after hours up just about 1%. APE is a bigger mover after hours, up just about 2%, carrying through on some of the momentum that we've seen today. Now shares closing today up 17%. We know APE just started trading yesterday, so we certainly have seen this excitement in some of these retail trades. Taking a look, though, how AMC has performed. You can see shares closed about 8% lower today. Over the past 3 days, certainly have seen significant losses in this name. AMC off just about 50% in the last 3 days alone.